So tracking things down, writing things down is also helpful. It's the same with fitness, it's the same with food. I'm going to eat one vegetable with every meal. Write down that vegetable, write down whether you ate it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
going to drink a glass of water with my meal. Write that down. So tracking things, writing them down, then you know you've
Hmm.
got a great
Hmm.
achievement and you are winning.
Welcome to the Answers for Elders radio show.
And welcome back, everyone, to Answers for Elders Radio Network, heard across the USA. And I am here with Jan Sheeley from silversneakers.com, and certainly an amazing program that is absolutely free through many Medicare Advantage programs. And again, you can check your eligibility if you have a Med Advantage program to see if you qualify. So Jan, you are here. We're talking about, obviously getting started. One of the things I think that happens is New Year's resolutions, you start out with great intentions and then you fall. How do you make those realistic so that they will work?
I definitely think you have to look at where you are currently and make actionable and trackable, measurable goals.
Mm-hmm.
It's no good just saying I'm going to be healthier. I'm going to eat
Right.
better. You need to set a certain goal and track that so that it makes you feel better and you achieve those goals. In other words, like we said, walking. I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to walk more often. No, you say, I'm going to walk round the block once a day. And then
Mm-hmm.
you can track that. And then at the end of the month, you can look at that and say, I have walked around the block every day for the whole month. I've
Yeah.
achieved a great goal. Then you can maybe go on to your next goal. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
walk 1.5 times round. So
Mm-hmm.
it's actionable goals and trackable
Right.
things. I'm
Right.
going to drink a glass of water with every meal that I have
Mm-hmm.
so that you're being smarter about your resolutions, not
Yeah.
just being the big.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and what you're saying is so important. And even if it's to walk around the block, set realistic goals. Maybe it's just for the first part is just walk to the end of the block and back because that's this first step. Or maybe, like you said, it's walk around the house and around the yard or whatever that may be. The idea is to set something and then track it so that it gets larger over time and it becomes part of your routine. What else can you do?
Um, well, I definitely think writing things down
Mm-hmm.
is also helpful
Mm-hmm.
because, I don't know about uh, your memory, but mine is not always the best.
No,
Writing
yours,
things
mine.
down helps me realize, yes, I did it yesterday. Yes, I did it today. You have a track record of your achievements. It should
Mm-hmm.
make you feel good. It should make
Right.
you feel better about yourself. So tracking things down, writing things down is also helpful. It's the same with fitness. It's the same with food. I'm going to eat one vegetable with every meal. Write down that vegetable, write down whether you ate it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to drink a glass of water with my meal. Write that down. So tracking things, writing them down, then you know you've
Mm-hmm.
got a great
Mm-hmm.
achievement and you are winning.
Yeah, yeah. And I think one of the things that what I'm learning in this new process that I'm in is you talk about setting a timeline. And I think one of the things, I'm a type A personality. And when I first started on this weight loss program, I was going like, oh my goodness, I just have to be like, I had to just go head in. And what I realized was that was a recipe for, burnout. And so what I'm trying to do is make intelligent, progressive choices. But it doesn't mean that if I want to have, a dessert, a little cup of ice cream, I can have that if I want it. And just be mindful of how often and how large the portion is. So it's little things like that. It's the wins. And I think part of that, writing it down, is you kind of understand a little bit more what your process is and what is realistic. Wouldn't you say that that's true?
I would definitely say that is true. I think a lot of people think big resolution instead
Yeah.
of realistic resolution,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the big resolution is almost always going to
Mhm.
end in failure.
Yeah.
And little steps grows into bigger steps,
Yeah.
grows into successes. So I totally agree with you. The smaller steps definitely works. You don't have to think
Yeah.
huge to be a
Yeah.
winner. Yeah.
And just little things like portion control. It's like, and don't take that second helping of mashed potatoes because you love, I mean, be mindful of what you're putting in your body, but also the same thing with how you're using your body. It's like, maybe you do want to walk up the stairs instead of take the elevator. If you're able to do that. At times when you go for a doctor's appointment, don't look for the easy process, but find ways. And I think the other side of it is stretch yourself just a little bit every day, saying, you know what, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to accomplish this. And then, feel good about what you've accomplished and have a support system. I think one of the things that's been important to me is making sure that we have that. So obviously, Jan, this is very important. And you and I, we're going to be right back. Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care? So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at answersforelders.com.